When you are working so hard to put your money towards achieving your goals, you must pay yourself before anything else. This is a principle business owners often forget but must start to prioritize. So, today we are looking at why you need to pay yourself and how to do it. Number 10. What does paying yourself mean? In simple terms, paying yourself means that after you get paid from whatever source of income you have, you first pay off all of your bills, including rent, food, and outstanding debt. Then you put your money into a savings account that you may have set up, while putting away a portion of it towards your retirement account. After completing all of these crucial steps, you can then use the leftover money to pay yourself. What you choose to do with this money is completely up to you. However, your savings contributions are usually automatically taken out of each paycheck into your savings and investment account, which means you are paying yourself. So, before you make any monthly expenses or discretionary purchases, you should make sure to pay yourself. Number 9. Why should you pay yourself? So, why is this so important? Arguably, one of the main advantages of paying yourself first is that you will be able to build wealth and secure your financial future. This will help create a cushion for all possible financial emergencies. Life is so uncertain, and there are many reasons you could find yourself in need of money. For example, a car breaks down, unexpected medical expenses, or an unexpected loss. Most people use the excuse of not earning enough as a reason to not save their money. Although, when it comes to money, you should always consider yourself the priority. There are more concerned with bills, expenses, and what they want to buy rather than how to get more money into their savings account so they can build wealth. And wherever people put their priority, all their attention is bound to be in that one place. If you make your savings an afterthought, then it will remain an afterthought forever. Therefore, let's take a look at some steps you should follow when you decide to start paying yourself. Number 8, create a budget. If you now agree that you need to be paying yourself, then here is how you do it. The first step would be to have a foolproof budget. You should make your budget work for you and not the other way around. When you have a clear budget down, you will be able to track all your expenses. Make sure to list your income to figure out how much you need for expenses and determine what you have left to use for savings. Slowly, start to make the budget in such a way that your savings are the top priority and everything else follows from there. Number 7. Take advantage of pre-tax offerings. Speak to your employers and see if they offer any retirement plans like a 401k. If they do, then make sure you take full advantage of this opportunity. When you start putting a certain percentage of your salary into a 401k, your employer will also be required to match that amount. This is a great thing for you because your taxable income will now be lower, and you also won't have to think about what you're contributing to your retirement because it's automatically being taken out of your paycheck every month. The less money you see in your account, the better because you are less likely to spend. So, it's you putting in some money as savings and your employer putting in some as well. That's free money, and who doesn't want that? Number 6, automate. Automation is key, and the importance of this cannot be stressed enough. If you want to make life easier for yourself, then turn towards automation. If you don't think you have the needed restraint to stop yourself from spending the money you receive every month, then you can talk to your bank and set up a transfer each month. The bank will automatically cut out the predetermined amount from your paycheck and transfer it into an account for your savings. This can be either weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Set up a direct deposit from your paycheck unit into a savings account. You will be surprised how much effort this will save you and how fast your money will grow. If you happen to choose a high-yield savings account, then that's even better. Number 5, embrace frugality. Adopting a frugal lifestyle will help you cut down unnecessary expenses that you do not need. Many of us are waiting for our hard-earned money when we could have been paying ourselves much more. Take a look at your lifestyle and identify those areas where you could be more frugal. Frugal doesn't necessarily mean that being cheap. It means that knowing that you need and where to put your money, and there is absolutely no shame in that. Practice some more intentional and minimalist life hacks so that you can give yourself a raise or maybe even a bonus or two. Number 4, reduce some of your fixed expenses. Another thing to consider if you want to pay yourself a little more is to cut down on many of your fixed expenses wherever you can. Consider moving to a better phone and internet plan that doesn't cost you so much. Pay off high-interest debt so that you can start saving more of your money would be another way to cut expenses. Additionally, try to negotiate credit card interest rates and car insurance rates to get a better deal. Cut down on these expenses and you are sure to save much more and pay yourself more. Number 3, make goals. Setting goals, whether they are weekly or monthly, is a good way to keep track of your progress. Along with your budget, make sure to have savings goals or a set savings rate that you would like to maintain, irrespective of changes in your income. This is a good way to keep yourself in check and not fall prey to temptations or grow lazy when it comes to paying yourself and making regular savings contributions that will help you grow your wealth over time. Set long and short-term goals and put them somewhere you can see. Number 2, reassess your situation. Your financial situation may not always remain the same. Some months might be more expensive than others, while some might be better for your savings. If you happen to get a raise in salary, start to pay yourself more, not spend more. Just because you are doing better financially, do not forget to continue your savings contributions. You should automatically be contributing much more than before. On the other hand, if you have a lower income, you can be realistic and more cautious about your money, but make an effort to continue saving. Don't stop paying yourself because of a change in your income. Even a little contribution is still a contribution, and every penny counts. Number 1, deciding how much to pay yourself. And finally, the biggest question of all. Now that you have concluded that you should be paying yourself and a couple of methods of how you can do it, it is important to assess how much you should be paying yourself. Before you can jump up and down at this good news, you must take a moment to look at your numbers. By this, we mean not just the current numbers, but also the numbers from the past. Study the numbers. How much are you spending and how much are you bringing in? There could still be some expenses to be paid, like future estimated taxes. Try and estimate how much money will be coming in after your paycheck is taxed. Also, take a look at your expenses, whether it's rent, food, credit card bills, and other necessities, and tally it up. From here, you can choose how you can be paid. Either you pay yourself just enough to cover these or a little more. As your business continues to grow or you earn more money from your other sources of income or company job, you could increase this amount little by little and tell yourself how much you think you are worth. At the end of the day, the bottom line is to pay yourself because you've worked for it. With that being said, it's time to end our video. But before that, we want to know some of the ways you are paying yourself. You know what to do. See you in the comments section. We hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.